ADB positive about the growth of Laos economy despite Covid-19 crisis. The Asian Development Bank ADB is optimistic about the growth of the Laos economy amid the Covid-19 crisis and lockdown measures imposed to contain the spread of the coronavirus. According to the ADB's Asian Development Outlook ADO 2021, which was unveiled on Wednesday, the Lao economy is projected to grow at 4.0% in 2021 and 4.5% in 2022. The projection is based on improved agricultural production and sustained power generation, which will offset a slow recovery in services amid the pandemics. The projected recovery follows a 0.5% contraction in Laos economy last year, following a growth rate of 4.7% in 2019, according to the ADB report. Growth is gaining momentum in Laos, but new COVID-19 outbreaks, along with structural challenges, force the threat to the country's recovery, said the ADB country director for Laopedia, Sinomi Takana. As with vaccines rollout, accompanied by measures to management and improve investor sentiment, is needed to support the economic recovery, to safeguard the welfare of households. Several travel restrictions last year helped prevent large-scale public health crisis in Laos, but stiff for domestic and external demand, resulting in high unemployment. Public finances were hard hit, with ratings agencies downgrading the Lao government's credit rating because of rising external liquidity pressure amid limited refinancing options. According to the ADB, a moderate recovery in agriculture is expected in Laos in this year, mainly due to growing in livestock trade, but the planting of food crops has been delayed by colder weather and water shortages. Industrial growth will be boosted by increased electric production, continuous investment in large-scale infrastructure, mining, and urban property is expected in 2021 and 2022, which will create jobs and support household purchasing power. Growth of the service sector this year will be supported by recovery in domestic consumption following the completion of strategic infrastructure projects, including the Vientiane-Huangbian Expressway, which will boost domestic hospitality industry, with international travel for business and leisure expected to normalize in 2022. The driver of economic recovery in the medium term are expected to be wholesale and retail trade, transportation, and communications, according to the ADB. Meanwhile, inflation in Laos was recorded at 5.1% last year, driven by rising food prices, which were affected by diseases and natural disaster. This year, the inflation rate is expected to drop to 4.5% before rising to 5.0% in 2022 as pressure from imported goods on the law gives depreciation is partly offset by improved domestic production. Ongoing difficulties in domestic resource mobilization, which is associated with structural challenges and weak governance, are being exacerbated by the pandemic. The country's fiscal deficit will likely remain elevated in near term. The macroeconomic framework of Laos remains fragile, given the country's high list of debt, distress, increased debt service pressure, and potentially higher refinancing rates. To create the fiscal space needed for more resilient growth, this is critical to make reforms for better transparency and management of public debt. This is from Top Reports.